Hello guys, today I'm going to tell you why I chose Agnes and Dora. I looked into several companies for what I was going to do for network marketing. I knew I wanted to work from home. I knew I wanted to work for a company where I sold clothes. So I started my journey a couple of months ago, and I finally chose Agnes and Dora. The reasons why I chose Agnes and Dora is because I fell in love with the company and I fell in love with the clothes. They're so girly and beautiful and feminine and just exactly what I wanted. And they cater to every size. That was super important to me, is that they cater to people who are tiny and people who are larger, to kids all the way up. Anybody can wear these clothes, and I really like that. Not only do I like the styles, the cuts, everything, but I also like the prints. I love the florals, the classic styles of the stripes, the polka dots, the classic styles that anyone would like. They have plain, they have all sorts of fun stuff, but I just figured out through the companies I was researching that I liked the clothes the best at Agnes and Dora. I liked a few things about their company too. I like that they empower women. I like that they are encouraging to women. They encourage all the consultants to be positive and to grow in their lives, to grow, emotionally and spiritually, and as business women, as bosses. I really liked that. I really liked that they have very little consultants. There aren't hundreds of thousands of consultants yet. It's the ground floor, and I wanted to get in on a company on the ground floor when they're building their business, when they're doing things right and not just going crazy just to get consultants. They are building it with a strong foundation. I really appreciated that. I also appreciated that there's not really a minimum amount you have to order every month. So if you're taking a break on your business or whatever, you just let them know. And but when you do make an order, there is a minimum amount that you have to spend. So they're smart that way because they're not just sending out one piece at a time. I do love the fact that 95% of the clothes, all the clothes, are made except for the leggings. All of the tops, dresses, skirts, and all of that is made in America. I really love things that are made in America, and I love that we support people who are working in America and using textiles and things, that are being done all in America. I appreciate that so much. I also love the fabrics. Some of the fabrics are made of bamboo or beechwood, and it really touched my heart that things are made out of things like that and not just a generic, fabric. It's made of things that are sustainable, and I appreciated that. The clothes are affordable. I think that anybody can afford these clothes. Nothing is over $80 per se. Nothing in the company is over $80 so far. Everything is between 22 and 74, 72 or 78 or something like that right now. And I hope it stays like that because anybody can afford that price range. And especially with those kind of fabrics, that's just a really affordable amount. I also liked the fact that I called the home office, and I had called a few home offices of these businesses I was researching, and one of them said that I had a 3-hour wait time. And another, just nobody answered. It was leave a message. And when I called Agnes and Dora, I believe I was on the phone for under 2 minutes for a wait, and got someone who was easy to understand, very clear, very kind, helped me immediately, ensured me of what, I needed to hear. And I just really was encouraged by that, that if I ever do have a problem as a consultant and need to call the company to try to clarify or figure something out, that they're going to be right there for me. And I really appreciated that. And why I wanted to do, the company in general, I will do, a my why kind of video soon. But the majority of the reason is that I need to be home. I need to make my own schedule, and I need to not be bogged down with a 9 to 5 or a desk job. And so choosing Agnes and Dora was to me just like a puzzle piece fitting into the puzzle, and it was perfect. I had done so much research for other companies. I had went on to Facebook, Periscope, looked up these companies, looked up reps for these companies, spoke to reps, spoke to the companies themselves, looked up the policies and procedures for each company, looked up the different things, and there were things that drew me to other companies as well. There were some that were a little bit less to get started, and that was appealing. But the more I looked into it, the less you pay, the less clothes you get. So, you would end up having to order more right away. So it doesn't really make a difference if you start out a little lower, unless that's just the only way. There were companies that cost more. There were companies that cost less to get started. But Agnes and Dora was kind of in the middle. But their clothes I can sell because I love them. I love the clothes. And I believe that if I love them, then others will love them because they will believe me when I say that I love them. I will be telling the honest truth. And so that is why I chose Agnes and Dora. I love the fact that they are growing small, they're growing smart. And I've looked up the owner, and I think that she's the kind of person that I would love as a mentor and as someone to look up to and someone to model my business after. So that's why I chose Agnes and Dora. If you have any questions about Agnes and Dora, or you would like to contact me, my link will be in the description, and my email is Agnes